And visit us online or at the ticket booth for any availability on a future game.
Fans, here for mascot videos. All fans in the house will receive a poster of Seth the Magic Dragon.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
And a happy Thursday evening to you folks. Hope you're ready for some NBA action here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking him to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Powell. He's out there with MP. Nicholas Claxton out there with Michael Porter. And it's Jovic in at the 4. And for Orlando, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Then there's Wagner. Then it's Suggs. And it's Howard in at the 2. Well, as we approach the halfway point of the season, how hard is it for the top teams to keep their foot on the gas pedal?
Sustaining excellence and playing winning basketball over the long season really requires great concentration. But the truly great teams find a way to get it done. Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Banchero surveys to the inside, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And the Nets with possession here. Orlando making their last shot. Inside, stolen by Carter. Powell against Howard. Pass to Suggs. Banchero outside from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Here's Jovic. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here's Carter. Suggs outside. It's stolen away. 3-on-3. Powell against Howard. MP outside. 6 to shoot. Claxton a screen on Suggs. MP, the pass to Claxton. It's good.
Crisp pass there from MP to get that assist, showing vision beyond his years.
Pass to Howard. Claxton against Carter. Here's Suggs. And here's Howard. The 3. And another miss by Orlando. Here's Jovic. Guarded by Banchero. To the paint. Some solid defense from Claxton.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Outside Porter. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And that's 2 all. Awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. Taking a look at Denver, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at the Nets, they are about average. When we get to this point of the season, right in the middle, your ranking is just who you are.
Now here's Banchero. 27 points his last game. Back to Suggs. Beyond the arc. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Suggs has gotten his second bucket on the night.
You know, it's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at, but Suggs will hit the three if you give it to him.
Robinson passes to Porter. Screen by MP. Porter against Wagner. Porter in the post. Orlando with the rebound. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
Last time these teams met, it came down to the wire. The bench play in that game was the difference.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, and I think that really was the crucial difference.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. They trail by 3. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Here's Robinson coming off a 22-point game against Atlanta. Porter the pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Yeah, that's a part of Porter's game that keeps expanding. His ability to make plays for others.
Orlando's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Wagner looking it over. Banchero outside. And another 3 for Orlando.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's MP. Yet to see a basket. Oh, there's the alley. Robinson against Suggs. Here's Banchero. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Magic.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Outside for Porter. Screen by MP. Clock at 6. Porter finds MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, excellent play by MP on the offensive glass, working to keep the play alive.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks was a big factor. He had 22 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Orlando making a switch here. And here's Robinson. Driving inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And the Magic making a change here. Isaacs checked in. Clowney, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Traore comes in for Powell. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Bataze's checked in for Orlando. James comes in for Suggs. Orlando leading by 6. Black outside. Pass to James. Now Bataze. He's guarded by Claxton. Fades back. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Clowney. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Black. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami. Bataze finds Richardson. Orlando moving the ball around. Orlando again missing. Nets trail by 4. Here's Traore. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Boy, nice read by Porter Jr. that time, scanning the floor and getting his teammates involved.
Black with it. Still without a bucket. Bataze a screen on Robinson. And Bataze throws it down.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Now Robinson, a real weapon on offense, averaging around 24 and a half a game. Pass to Traore. From 12 feet, and there's another one for Brooklyn. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Black passes to James. And here's Bataze. He's guarded by Claxton. Here's James. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now here's Robinson. To the middle. Puts up the 8-footer. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Bataze down low, working on Robinson. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. Making a name for himself, Goga Bataze. What do you like about him, Clark?
Well, you start with that wingspan and his basketball IQ. I mean, anytime he...
Line change here for Brooklyn. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Pass to Richardson. Back to Wagner. Down low. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
There's some heat from Banchero now. He brings that ferocity. We know he's got an inferno. Raging in him.
We've got Franz Wagner. Suggs is out there with Anthony Black. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Richardson in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.